Well, here they go again, huh? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Dimes, Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to preview and predict Saturday's SEC championship matchup as you have the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Before I get into this video, man, special thanks to my channel donors. I greatly appreciate the donations. If you want to be a channel donor, Cash App information down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. So, to all you Alabama fans, I want to let y'all know something sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. And we all know what's going on here. As all y'all doing is y'all continuing to buy y'all some time. Big one, man. Bama and Georgia, man. First off, these two teams played earlier this year. Bama got them a typical Bama win this year, where you gonna drop a pass, you gonna throw an interception, you gonna fumble, you gonna do something to beat yourself. Basically, and Alabama gonna capitalize on that, which is why I've been saying all year they've been buying time. But nevertheless, it was a good win for Bama to go on the road and beat Georgia in Athens. Georgia's only loss on the season. They coming off of beating Auburn 27-20. Another one of those buying time games where they pull it out at the end against an inferior opponent. A lot of the Ty Simpson for Heisman hype has died down. Jam Miller got hurt in the Auburn game. I don't know his status. I mean, he was on crutches. I'd find it hard to believe that he'd play in this game, but you will see. And then they got the Ryan Williams mystery. They didn't throw him any passes against Auburn. Isaiah Harton did have a great game, though, with 3 touchdown catches. And then defensively, man, like I said, they feast off of you turning over the ball. And then you look at Georgia, man. Georgia been rolling. They kind of had a game that was a little closer than you would expect it to be against Georgia Tech in that rivalry game. Georgia wins by 7 points, 16-9. But with Georgia, their defense is starting to come around. Early in the year, they had to win shootouts against really good teams, particularly like the Tennessee game. And they kind of they've been a little uneasy, but I feel like over the last few weeks, Georgia's defense, as you know, that's Kirby Smart's calling card, is defense. And Georgia's defense is really starting to come around. Offensively, Gunner Stockton, it looks a little unorthodox, but Gunner Stockton gets the job done. With that three-headed monster running back, Frazier Jones and them. Zachariah Brent starting to prove himself as a number one receiver, the USC transfer. Delp, really good tight end. And then, like I said, defensively, it's a young group that's really starting to play some really good ball right now. Keys to this game for Alabama to win this game. Um, they're gonna have to protect Ty Simpson. They're gonna have to give Ty Simpson some protection and find themselves a running game. If they could run the football and give Ty Simpson protection, they could have some plays in the passing game. There's some plays in the passing game that could be had for Alabama in this matchup. And for Georgia, man, keys to them is, man, take care of the football, bro. Like, Bama feast off of you turning over the ball, man. If Georgia goes out there, even if you got to punt the ball away, run the football and play. Don't turn it over, man. Just hang on to the ball, value the football. Georgia got a real good shot in this game. As far as my prediction, man, look, I get it. you know, Alabama has technically owned Georgia over the last however many times or whatnot. But this is the thing people don't talk about. Last time these two teams played, twice in the same season. In 2022, Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship game. They met again in a national championship game, and Georgia beat Alabama for a national championship. I find it really hard to believe that Alabama going to beat Kirby twice. And look, these teams may play again. They may play for a third time in the playoffs, man. But I just find it hard to believe that Kirby going to lose to them twice in one season. And then with this game being in the Georgia Dome, this is brand new for Kalen DeBoer. Them playing in the SEC championship. I got it being a good game. But I think Georgia pulls this one out. I'm gonna go Georgia 27-24. Also, I do have to say this, man. I've been seeing a lot of talk about this. And one thing about me, Mr. Duga, I'm fair. Look, Alabama, I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. Y'all know y'all buying some damn time. It's just a matter of time before this season come crashing down and y'all up there crying again, don't liking the board again. And the Penn State job is still open for whatever his work. I don't know what that means, but there's talks. So we'll see. There's talks that if Georgia beats Alabama, that Alabama is going to get left out of the college football playoff. And I'm gonna be honest that I don't think that should happen. Even if Bama has three losses, if Georgia beats Bama 42-0 in this SEC championship game, I don't believe you can keep Bama out the playoffs. And the reason I say that is you can't punish a team for being the second best team in the SEC. Like you can't because if we didn't have a SEC championship game, Bama would be in it. It wouldn't even be a question about it. I mean, A&M gets to relax this weekend. Ole Miss gets to relax this weekend. Oregon gets to relax. Notre Dame gets to relax. All these teams don't get to play. Oklahoma, all these teams get to not play a game this week and have a spot solidified. Well, Alabama is the second best team in the SEC by them being in this game. I don't think a loss to Georgia. It may hurt them as far as seeding. Of course, it may mean they gotta definitely go. They'll be like probably the 10th seed or something like that, only ahead of like a ACC winner or a Group of Five winner. But if Alabama loses this game, I still believe Alabama should definitely be in the college football playoff. And if you do knock Alabama out of the college football playoff for losing this game, starting next year, we should no longer have conference championship games, man. Like, you can't punish the second best team in the SEC for losing in the SEC championship game to the number one team in the SEC, while number 3, 4, and 5 get to sit their asses home for not being good enough to be in this game. So I think Georgia and I think Bama will still be in the playoff even if they lose this game. And don't worry, because once y'all get in the playoff, y'all time coming because y'all buying more time, bro. That's all y'all doing over there. But I do think they should be in the playoff, though, and Georgia will win this game. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.